Hello and welcome to Tech. I am Mohammad Adnan, and in this video we are going to discuss about the interview question and answers part 9. And here also I have included some tricky questions. If you are new to this channel or if you haven't subscribed yet, just click on the subscribe button and also press the bell icon to get the latest notifications. Now let's get started. You have a large data set that contains more than 1 million rows. The table has a datetime column named date. You need to reduce the size of the data model. What should you do? The first option is round the hour of the date column to start of hour, or you will change the data type of the date column to text, or you can trim the date column or split the date column into two columns, one that contain only the time and another that contain only the date. The correct answer is split the date column into two columns, one that contains only the time and another that contains only the date. By doing that, the cardinality of the column reduced. The next question is, you have a Microsoft Power BI dashboard. You need to ensure that consumers of the dashboard can give feedback that will be visible to other consumers of the dashboard. What should you use? Feedback, subscribe, comments, or mark as a favorite. These are the four options available in Power BI service, and in that, for the consumers to communicate between each other, they have to use the comment option. You have a dashboard and you want to send daily email notifications. You need to automate the notification. What should you do? You have a dashboard and you need to send daily email notification. You have four options. One is a share dashboard to the user, or create a subscription, or create a data alert, or tag the user in a comment. The answer is create a subscription. Daily email notification for the entire dashboard, it is possible only through subscription. If you are saying that it is a data alert, then it is only possible for a specific visual or an object to set the data alert as an email notification. So here I'm saying the complete dashboard means you have to create a subscription for that. What is the benefit of Power BI report template? Templates in Power BI Desktop help you jumpstart and standardize report creation based on an existing template which you or other users in the organization can use as a starting point of a new report layout, image, logo, data model, or queries. Power BI report template files are generally much smaller in size when compared to Power BI Desktop report because templates do not contain any data, just the report definitions. And the extension of the template file is PBIT instead of PBIX. And the next is difference between cross filtering or cross highlighting and edit interaction. Cross highlighting and cross filtering is you are setting how visual react based on another visual interaction by the user. Whereas edit interaction is you are setting whether the visual need to react or not after the user interaction. So in cross highlighting, cross filtering, you are setting how the visual should react, whether it has to highlight or it has to filter the data based on selection of one visual to another visual. Whereas in edit interaction, you are just setting it to whether to react or not, either cross highlighting or cross filtering. That is secondary. The first thing is it has to react or not. That is useful for edit interaction. So that's it for this week of interview question and answers. If you like this video, just click on the big thumbs up button. If you're new to this channel or if you haven't subscribed yet, just click on the subscribe button and also press the bell icon to get the latest notifications. But make sure you turn on the notification on your devices. Share it with your friends and colleagues. If you have any queries and feedback, just post it on the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Keep learning. See you in the next video.